My people, wonder they say shall never end. Hey, information reaching us right now is so somehow, will I say, funny and strange. You know, if you remember the day Ooni of Ife celebrated his 49th birthday, if you watch the video, you will see him sharing his own birthday cake with his own hands. And this, a lot of people reacted to it. Some people said the reason he wants to do it is because he is such a humble king. He wants to show humility and all of that. A lot of people said a lot of things concerning that idea of the king sharing his cake by himself. Some said it's because he doesn't love his wives, he doesn't trust the wives and all of that. Even when Mariam volunteered to share the cake, he declined. Somehow a lot of people said the wives are embarrassed by so doing and all of that. And as a matter of fact, a lot of people said a lot of things concerning why he shared his cake with his own hands. But only recently, just yesterday, I heard another thing allegedly why they said he shared his cake. And this is coming from one of the Ifa wives. And we do know that one thing about Yoruba nation is that they believe so much on prophecies or revelations from the Ifa priest. They believe that anything that has to come from the Ifa is the truth about their life. And that is why whenever Ifa priest says something about their life or anything, they will take it serious. And one thing again about them is that they believe that they can see the future by going to Ifa priest or other sources to find out what the future holds for them. And that is exactly what they did before Ooni of Ife's birthday. And they used the opportunity to achieve their mission. According to the information, they said this Ifa priest was married to, or is married to, 2 women. And recently, he went and married the 3rd one. And this 3rd one was too young and Mariam's kind of a person, because Mariam is that one person who is always jealous and wouldn't want to respect the rules and regulation of wherever she's been married into. And that is the character of the said woman that the Ifa priest married. And now when the thing is getting too much on the man said he don't want again. The woman said she's not going anywhere, just like Mariam. So, and this has been going on for a very long time. But when the case became too much, they said the wife of the Ifa priest, that 3rd wife, started exposing some of the things that the Ifa is doing in the palace, in the land, which also include his revelation during Ooni of Ife's 49th birthday. Yes, so according to the information, if you recall some time ago, you will know when Queen Naomi organized a birthday party, and everyone loved the party. She was kneeling down, praising her husband and all of that. Then when Ooni married Dr. Elizabeth decided to do the same. I don't know if any of the wives of the king have wanted to do it for him, and he said no, because something must lead to something. I don't know if they have volunteered to do it and he said no, and allowed Dr. Elizabeth to plan for the birthday, because from what we heard, they said this 49th birthday that the king celebrated, it was Dr. Elizabeth who planned everything, who prepared the cake and everything. Then, instead of the wives to be happy and kind of support her, they started finding a way to work against her. So they went to this Ifa priest. They know that Ifa priest will always, the king will always believe whatever comes from the Ifa priest. Then they said the Ifa priest told the king that on that day that he will be celebrating his birthday, that something that is not good will happen. And this is going to happen from the cake that they will bring to him. And it is something that he will regret, something that will cause havoc and everything So then, when he meets with another Ifa priest, they said the Ifa priest told him that from what that one see, that nothing will happen. You know, nothing will happen. But even if they planned anything, that the moment he touched that cake, you know, that everything will be neutralized. Let's say they put juju or anything in that cake to cause anything, that the moment the first son of the gods, the Arelo or Dudua, hey, touches the cake, that everything will be neutralized. That is what the second Ifa priest said to him, you know. But only recently, because they find out, okay, that is why on that day, he was the one who cut the cake, who was sharing the cake to avoid the story that touches the heart. But now what we are hearing is that the woman is saying that what his husband, the Ifa priest, told the king is all lies. That it was the wife who came to the man to and told him to tell the king that, see you. And the reason why they came is because they believe that the moment they told the king that the king is going to abandon the cake that Dr. Elizabeth prepared, because they said it was Dr. Elizabeth. And you know what that means? If the king abandons it, Dr. Elizabeth will be heartbroken. You know, this is to tell you the extent that these women can go to fight each other. This is not even about Queen Naomi. So it was these wives who came to the man, so that when they tell the king about that, the king will abandon everything, and if possible, say that the celebration will not continue again, or maybe start another arrangement, so that Dr. Elizabeth will be represented. But they did not succeed. Only decided to check another place. That is why you hear most of the times that people will tell you that the king does not trust some of these Ifa priests in the palace. That is why anytime there is any serious case, he will send for the Brazilian priests or the diviners from the Brazil, because these are the people that will not collect money from the Olories to come and say what they are not sure of or what the gods have not spoken. My people, see this life, you know, balance at all. So when this woman enters the palace and was opening her mouth, yarning out, saying a whole lot of things about her husband, everyone was surprised, as in so surprised, because they never believed that if a priest can go that far. Anyway, guys, I want to remind you that these are all alleged information, okay? They are all alleged information. I do not live in the palace. Always bear that in mind. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe to my channel and give this video a thumbs up. Love you guys. Bye for now.